So like, everyone's talking about inflation, right? And yeah, prices are up on almost everything. But then there's eggs. Eggs are like in a whole other category.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's way beyond inflation.
Yeah.
Like every time I go to the store, it's like, whoa, eggs again. So today we are going deep into what is really going on with these egg prices.
A deep dive.
Yeah, total deep dive. And our listeners, they are sending in some really amazing articles from all over the place. We've got stuff in English, we've got some articles in Chinese to give us that global perspective.
Wow, yeah, that's awesome.
So yeah, today we are cracking the case wide open. Why are eggs suddenly like, liquid gold? And like, what does it all mean for like, us regular people?
Well, to really get this, we got to look at the numbers, right? You sent over this report from the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and it says that like Midwestern wholesale egg prices, where a lot of eggs come from, they've hit, get this, $7.08 a dozen.
Whoa, $7.08.
$7. That's 6 times higher than just 2 years ago.
6 times higher. I mean, I knew eggs were more expensive, but like 6 times.
It's insane, right? And a lot of this is because of the avian flu.
Oh, right, the bird flu.
Yeah, and it has just been wiping out poultry farm. I mean, massive losses. Like over 100 million birds in the U.S. alone have died because of it.
Wow, that's...
And just in the past 4 months, another 29 million have had to be,
Culled.
Yeah, exactly. It's really bad. And this just keeps hitting the supply chain, It's wave after wave.
Yeah. Speaking of getting hit, one of the articles that a listener sent in, it was about this restaurant chain, Biscuit Belly.
Okay.
And they are really struggling to deal with all of this. Like, they've had to switch to cheaper eggs just to stay afloat. And even those cheaper eggs are like double the price from last year. I know. And they're even talking about like getting rid of some of their egg dishes altogether, which is a big deal for, a place called Biscuit Belly.
Yeah. I mean, it's drastic, but I kind of get it. But why is it hitting restaurants so hard?
Well, part of the reason is that this avian flu, it seems to be really hitting the farms that, supply the eggs for supermarkets.
Oh, so the farms that are selling too, like
the big chains.
Yeah, the big guys.
Yeah, like your Whole Foods, your ShopRites, your Costco's, places like that.
Yeah.
And so that's leading to empty shelves. And there's even like rationing going on in some of these stores.
Rationing, like you can only buy so many eggs.
Exactly. I mean, it's crazy, right? In one of your Chinese articles, it even said that some Costco's in China, they're literally only selling quail eggs.
Whoa, only quail eggs?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow. So this is...
That's how bad it is.
Yeah, this is like a worldwide thing.
It is.
And, and it's not even just regular eggs. Like, I was reading this other article, it's talking about organic eggs in New York City, and...
Don't even get me started on organic eggs.
They're like almost $1 each.
It's unbelievable.
$1 per egg. That's crazy. And this is something a lot of people don't realize, right? This isn't just like an egg problem, it's impacting, the whole food system. I mean, think about restaurants.
Oh, yeah.
Especially breakfast places.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they're...
Like, how are they going to stay open? And the USDA, they're predicting that farm egg prices, they could go up another 45% this year.
45% more?
I know. It's going to hit everybody, and it's hitting hard.
So we've got this avian flu, supply chains are a mess, and just the cost of, doing anything these days is going up, up, up.
Exactly. It's a perfect storm.
Yeah. But what can we do about this?
Right. Is there a solution? Well, that's what makes all of this so interesting to me. One of the articles you sent over was talking about how this avian flu, it's not just hurting farms, it's affecting like every step of the process.
Oh, right.
Like transportation plants, processing plants, everything is just like dominoes.
Yeah, and I mean, it makes sense if you think about it.
Yeah. And some people, they're saying that maybe this is like a wake-up call, Maybe it's time to really look at our food systems and how we do things.
So are we talking about like making our food systems more, I don't know, like more resilient?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like what if we had more regional production?
Okay, so like more local stuff?
Right, exactly. And what about biosecurity measures?
Biosecurity, okay.
And then there's even talk about alternative protein sources. Like,
oh, wow, yeah, like getting our protein from different things.
Exactly. Right. So this could be, like a real chance to make big changes.
Wow. So this...
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, this whole egg thing, it's more than just eggs. It's like a deep dive into, how everything is connected and like...
Yeah, exactly.
How fragile our food systems really are.
It is. And it all goes back to that question that we always ask on this show, right? Where does our food come from? And at what cost? It's something to think about, you know, not just when you're buying eggs, but like every time you go to the grocery store, like what choices can you make to, you know, help make our food systems better, stronger, you know, like more sustainable?
That's a great question.
Something to ponder.
Definitely food for thought. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll catch you next time on The Deep Dive.
See ya.
谢谢收看。健康生活，关心您的生活健康。请订阅、点赞及转传。